Hi guys, it's Nigel, Lock and Key Pet Estate Agents, and I hope you're well today. Today I want to welcome you to my property tour. It's Friday morning, and we're up in the beautiful village of Easterton, just outside of Devizes, and just in there behind me is a newly built property called Honeysuckle House. It's about 2,200 and something square foot of property. It's a lovely 4-bedroom detached. There's going to be the architect certificate. There's oil heating with it, there's solar panels, beautiful reception rooms, hallways, en suites, you name it, it's got everything with it. You can see there's plenty of parking, there's a garage, there's a nice garden at the back there as well, and of course it's going to be offered with no chain. Now with all my tours, you know, I'm going to spin this camera around and we will talk about the amenities of Easterton, the schooling, the road links, the other towns surrounding, and then we're going to go straight into this property and take a good look around this impressive detached property called Honeysuckle House. Of course, it's a lot easier when you can just turn the camera around and just show you that front, that impressive red brick elevation there. You can just see where that's tarmacked, plenty of ample parking there for 1, 2, maybe 3 there. Garage with an up and over door. There's a nice garden that's enclosed at the rear there, and then those lovely elevations that are outside. It's bordered by some hedging as well to give it a good degree of privacy. It's a small little cul-de-sac around here as well. Easterton is just a stunning village just outside Devizes. You've got good road links to Marlborough, you've got good road links to the M4 if you want. There's equestrian use all around you. You've got good schooling, private schools, state schools, you name it, you've got it. You've got the Devizes just up the road, our bustling market town of Melksham up the road. You've got Marlborough up the road. It really is a thriving village, this, with a great thriving social scene in Easterton. Now what we will do in a minute, we will go through this door. I just wanted to show you what's around you here first anyway. There's similar properties around here that were built in this time, but like I said, this one's got its architect certificate, and I think it's 6 years that it's got with that architect certificate as it's just been built. There will be some finishing off inside, which we'll cover off when we get in there, but it really is truly an impressive property. I've dealt with these guys before, and with other projects that they've got, they're equally as good. They will finish off things that they say they will, and like I said, there is going to be no chain, and I think we're talking, like I said, about 2,200 and something square foot of property inside. So we're going to go through that door, take a good look around, and start the tour from there. I'm just going to carry on walking as we go through here. We're just going to walk through here up the steps, and I'm just going to also just show you in behind. So as we go in, there's a bit of gardening work out there, so let's just get inside, because they're actually doing the green spaces opposite the church there. And immediately there you can just see we're welcomed by this impressive hallway. The stairs, they just turn. You can have rooms coming off, so you're going to have a living room, a stunning kitchen, dining room. Lou's going to be in there. Radiator. The flooring continues all the way through the downstairs room. Little study in there, Lou. And that will finally finish off in this big showpiece kitchen. I'm just going to turn the camera around, because as you know, with all my tours, this is what we do. So this is the entrance door that we came in. Nice little side paneling, again, just bringing in that natural light. And if I just take a left here to start with, here we are, little snug. You can have it as a family room. You can call it really what you want. It can be an office. Look, you don't have to work in the Shard in London anymore. If you want to have a home office, this is going to be perfect. It could be an occasional bedroom if you wanted to, a games room for older children. It can be a dining room. It can be, you know, a family room, whatever. We're just going to call it a snug for now. Double glazed window to the front, radiator. What I like about it is just that you can just see where that oil tank is there to the left. You've got that pleasant screening in front. So again, you've got that privacy, because this property is just set back off the road. And then Strawberry Fields, this is the cul-de-sac that it's in. Bring the camera around again. You'll get to see all the finishings as well. Just going to give you one more further look in there. Bring the camera out this side. I'm just going to walk back on myself, because you can just see how big this hallway is. Open this door. We all know what loos are like. Low level WC. There's your wash hand basin. The extractor hood up there. Extractor fan there. Ceiling spotlights. Just what you'd expect. Turn that off, because you don't need to see that anymore. Then just come back on yourself as well. I'm going to turn right from here. I'm just going to take one further look again as we just stand back to where we started, because these stairs, they are arranged over 3 floors, so you can have bedrooms and en-suites here, and then there's another big bedroom with an ensuite upstairs. Turn a left in here, And of course, then you've got this triple aspect room, which is your living room. You've got 2 double glazed windows, just bringing in natural light. Nice window again to the front, bringing in natural light. This continuation of the flooring, as I just show you again, that comes from all these rooms into the loo, into the kitchen, living room, and also in there, into that study, stroke, snug, stroke, whatever you want to call it. Impressive room in here. You can fill this up with feature pieces as well. It's empty, obviously, because it's now been built. There will be some finishings off that I'll show you later. But what a great start to this. You can just see the size here. You can put a TV on the wall. Most people will have a bracket. You could have it in the corners here if you wanted to, depending on how you wanted to set up your living room, basically. Bring the camera around here. As I said, it's a triple aspect room, so you're going to have natural light. And there we have a stunning living room on this ground floor. Come through here, and this is where it gets really interesting. This is the pièce de la résistance, because actually it opens up. You've got that lovely skylight, again bringing in natural light. Bifolding doors, bringing in natural light. Lovely windows just flowing through that energetic light. Light's very important. It's spacious, it's giving you a feel. You've got your radiators here, and that lovely stunning flooring look. And as this just opens up, you can now see the balance of the property, how it links them from different room to rooms. So from that hallway, you're into the living room. From the living room, this again could be a dining room area. This then opens up with these bifolding doors. I am going to show you that skylight again, because I think it's beautiful. And then it opens up into the kitchen. You can put your range in there. You can put your American style fridge. They haven't done that. That's going to be for someone else to do. But everything else is fitted. You've got a plumbing foot. You've got a dishwasher already fitted. And of course, you're going to have base units. Of course, you're going to have, you know, all these windows bringing in more natural light. Absolutely stunning. 1.5 bowl sink unit. Garden at the back is a decent size. You can see it's tiered, and they've cleverly done that with a patio, then steps, and they've got that lovely brick, some timber there going over to where that garage roof is, and then there's more to the garden as well that goes up to that fence paneling, which is enclosed, giving you a good degree of privacy, and then that goes to the left and to the right as well. Come back through here, because we're actually talking about this kitchen rather than the outside to start with. And what a stunning room this really is. Really shows it off. And of course it doesn't stop there, because you know with kitchens you're going to have a utility. Here we go. Side door, access out, fuse box, base units. Again, you know what can go in there: washing machines, dishwashers, tumble dryers, whatever you want to put in here, microwaves, you know. And if you've got children or dogs, and you can bring them in through here. I think most people would. They'll come in from the side, and again it opens up into this nice showpiece kitchen. The kitchen then opens up again, and again, if we just look from this area where we came in and we started this tour, if you remember, we were over there, and then that snug room was in there, loo in there. I'm just giving you that balance, because as we come through here again, it doesn't get much better than this little dining room as well. Stroke kitchen, stroke everything else that you want to call it. I will pop that camera out there just to give you an idea of the depth of that patio as well. It's not done on the cheap. There's a lot of expertise and quality workmanship that's gone into this property. I've worked with these guys, as I've said before, over the years, and they're brilliant guys. They love what they do. They love doing properties up. And they're very rare, because anything in villages nowadays, they don't get built. This is a decent infill with parking, and it just offers you all this space. So we're just going to do a quick recap of the downstairs, and then we're going to take a little look up at that first floor and then the second floor. Quick recap. Nice opening doors to that rear. Again, window, lights. This just opens up into this living room. This is the dining room space. Beautiful sized kitchen. Put your range in there. You can see, obviously, the kids to do their homework here. You're going to spend a lot of time in here. You can put your American fridge freezer in there. Utility comes through there. Come through here. Nice hallway space there. Everything's gadgeted out, so you can put things on thermostatic controls and control different rooms. Study, that could be home office. Of course, that lovely door that comes in. The stairs go up, and then it finishes off with this lovely living room. I'm just going to walk up to here, because this is a favourite part of mine, Because as I just stand here, I think this really encompasses the downstairs, especially these 2 or 3 areas just here. So look guys, I hope you've enjoyed the tour so far. Let's get upstairs and have a look at those other bedrooms and en suites. As promised, we're going to just walk through. Let's walk through the living room, come back into the hallway. Remember, we started the tour from here, so I reckon we should climb these stairs. Up we go. And of course, remember, you know, the reason why we do these property tours are to bring down barriers, to connect people to properties. Any questions you've got, they can get answered. It's new build, so there will be little bits of finishing off they've still got to do. It's not perfectly done, but it's 99% done, which is what people want to hear. That's why it's now on the market. We're not going to number these bedrooms, but you can see this is a bedroom. Double bed fits in here, nice window there, radiator. Again, bit of screening in front. There is some lovely views over to the fields. There's a church there. You've got that nice feel about village life. And village life is a lifestyle move. That's what happens. And that's why people pick it, because they're after that village lifestyle move. Nice balustrade coming up through, spacious landing areas, bathroom in here, panelled bath, low level WC, wash hand basin, obscure double glazed window, exactly what you'd expect, decent size, ladder style radiator. Again, it's just the size that you've got here in the space. When I looked at the square footage, that's just an average. It doesn't have to be identical. I think it's roughly 2,280 square foot. I might be out by a bit, but not by much. So just wanted to let you know about that one. Come through to another bedroom. Again, another double. This is interesting because now you can see more out there. You can start to see those views over there from that church, all up to those fields and around there. There's different routes into Devizes, there's different routes to Marlborough, different routes to Salisbury, over to the 303. If you work over to Andover or you need to get onto the A303, perfect. If you need to get to Marlborough or Swindon, absolutely perfect as well, to the M4 from here. Again, I think within 25-30 minutes, no problem at all. Now, quick recap. That was one of the other bedrooms, bathroom you've seen, and bedroom you've seen. So we're not going to number them, but let's say this was the first bedroom. This was the second bedroom. They're all doubles. Big bathroom. And then this stunning bedroom in here. Let's call this bedroom 3. Look at the size of it. Two dual aspect windows bringing in natural light. You've got triple windows there, triple windows there. You can just see that light coming from the kitchen. That just floods the kitchen from there. Look, as I take a step back, how big this room is. It's huge. And if you want to be really critical, let's be really critical. There's a house there behind you. And whoopee-doo, because you've got such a nice blend of herbaceous borders, you've got well-stocked flowers, shrubs, trees, mature hedging, fencing. It really is a private garden down there. Absolutely perfect for the family. And especially if you want the schooling and you want the private schooling and a decent address, well, this is the property for you. And it gets better in here. You can see all those lovely finishings. I like to show you that because, you know, we're here to bring down barriers and to demonstrate the possibilities of a home. But you can just see the size of this room as I just work the corners of each angle. Come back through here, and of course, little WC. Wash hand basin is there, little WC, and then your walk-in shower as well. There'll be an extractor fan. Again, that continuation of that flooring, ladder style radiator. Let's pop that camera in there so I can just show you the workmanship around the tiling. There should be a little window in there as well, look guys. Sprinkler head for your shower. Bring that down. And we are deliberate. I am very deliberate with these tours. It's a labour of love. I do like to spend time with it, but it's there for you. I'm here to help you. Any questions you've got, always feel free to fire them away. Nothing's ever too much of a problem, which is why we do these tours the way we do in this way. Now this is the first floor, so I'm just going to do a quick recap and then we're going to finish off upstairs. So, we're still on the first floor. Quick recap. You've got an ensuite here, really decent sized bedroom here. which we can all agree. This is probably going to be the main bedroom, to be honest with you. But I'm just going to bring the camera around. So that's one of the bedrooms. We came into this landing area. This is another one of the bedrooms. Doesn't matter which we call it. That's second bedroom. Lovely landing area, spaces, nice sized bathroom. Everything's well equipped. And then the third bedroom, let's call it, from this landing as well. So there's some doors there. There's stairs that turn. Lovely staircase, windows again that opened up, and it just gets better because up here it's a decent sized room. You did have restricted head access, as you can see, from the left to the right. So from the middle of it, if you're 6 foot odd, no problem. Now I'm not very tall, I'm about as wide as I am short, but I'm standing in the middle and there's plenty of room for me. But obviously if you're walking along there, you would bang your heads. There's some lovely views here. There's a nice size room, this one. So it could be a main bedroom. You could use it if you wanted to. But look at the size of this room. It's absolutely brilliant. There's a lot of storage in there as well. So you're not going to be giving up much storage. And as I pop this camera out there, don't tell me that's not a pretty view. Absolutely stunning. These windows will be finished. He's just taking it down. These windows will be finished, I think, in another month. So these dormers or these windows will be put in, and then that'll be finished for you. So there are some extra bits to be done with the property, but if there are other things you want to know, or fixtures or fittings, then feel free, we'll be able to answer those questions. But that's a stunning view just over there out towards countryside. Amazing. Bring the camera back through. Just wanted to show you this room from this angle. Got those 2 windows there. Bring it down here. You mentioned the cupboard in here. I'm going to open this cupboard just because there is a lot of storage in there. So again, you need storage in bigger properties. Well, this has got that for you. Again, decent sized room, and it just finishes off with a stunning ensuite again. That window, like these windows, that window's finished, this one's not. They've just got that term to be finished, and again, I think the date is for August, so we've got another couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, and that window will be finished as well. But we've got a big ensuite in here, low level WC wash and basin, panel bath. There's a little shelving unit there, walk-in shower, ladder style radiator. That'll be a beautiful window. Again, you've got hedging there, so for some privacy, but some views as well. There's your wash and basin. Anything behind here is the door. And like I said, that's your radiator. Come back through here. And I'm just going to walk slowly again to this window, because I ultimately think it's important. Because when you go and buying properties, there are things that people don't always see. I just want you to see that again from up here. I think it's absolutely stunning. Now that's most of the property done inside. Let's get outside to the rear. Let's look at the parking, the garage, and that rear garden. As you know, we've come back down from upstairs in that lovely view over the church. I'm just going to walk through here. We're going to take a view. I'm not going to get the side because it's just as easy if I just come back through here into this beautiful kitchen again. Turn the camera around. I do want to show you it again. It's always nice to see. Let's open up one of these doors. Here we go. There you can see the garage. There's an up and over door. There's a light. Side door that goes into the garage and power connected. There's plenty of parking there. 1, 2, maybe 3 cars, which will show you a bit more anyway. And then look at that depth of this patio. Absolutely stunning. Remember, there's some solar panels that we mentioned, so that will bring in some extra bits and pieces, some goodies, especially with the cost of living. Winter's coming. Side access, plenty of side access. That's where your oil tank is. Side door there, front door as well. As I bring this camera around, you can just see the size of this. I love the fact that they've dug up these old bricks and left them, or stones there. Just gives it a bit of character. This reminds me of something very modern as well, what they've done here. Really, really cool. And it's making the use and the most of what's around you. And these guys have definitely done it. They're very clever, they're very intelligent people. They're a young family as well. They've got their own home. They're doing this for a living. They've done it a few times, learning all the way, and just honest people. and it's an absolute pleasure to work with them. I really, really like these guys. Very, very clever. I come into this corner of the garden, and this will give you a nice aspect of that rear, and feel how quiet it is up here as well. Isn't that lovely? And sometimes I don't actually have to yap and talk. I can just let the camera do the talking. And that was the intention there, just so you can see how quiet and tranquil it really is here. This property, I'm going to stand up here just so I can give you some more elevated view or aspect of the property. Show you also where the solar panels are. You can see this is a newish roof, so there'll be guarantees on the roofs as well. There'll be a lifespan there. Everything will be, you're basically on a modern home that you can walk into and wheel your suitcases in. And all in all, a very impressive property. I sound a bit out of breath because I've been up and down different flights of stairs, and it's just a decent property to have. And I'm going to summarise this quickly because it suits the family, it suits the person moving back to Wiltshire that, you know, are on our list from our London associate office in Mayfair, and they're saying, find me a place to come back to Wiltshire, we don't need to work in London anymore, or we want to be in the villages, you know, find me a place there. And especially the fact that you've got no chain and you can wheel your suitcases in, this is ideal. So it does suit a downsizer. They might have a bigger property, someone who's already in a village, or an upsizer, an aspirational buyer that are coming away from a town and want to be in a village or want that village life. Well, this property is ideal for it. So look guys, I'm Nigel at Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents, you know that. Any questions, give me a call on 01225 707 342. I really hope you've enjoyed the tour this Friday. I've got a few to do today, but it's an absolute pleasure to come up here and spend some time up in Easterton. It's a beautiful village, it's a lovely neck of the woods in Wiltshire. And like I said, I hope you've enjoyed this tour as much as I have today. I'm enjoying the sun as it's out. Any questions, give me a nudge on the 707 342 number. I look forward to hearing from you.